Okay, so we are almost through this simulation. Our next section will be credit card statements. We'll talk about that in just a second. I just want to go up here quickly in the presentation. You just finished the cost of raising children. Just a reminder that if you have one child or 3 or more children, to use these multipliers as you're putting it on your Excel spreadsheet. And then the neighborhood reflection. So that's just wrapping that last section up. So your credit card statements, you will get a credit card statement whether it's in your folder or whether I will hand it out to you, and that will identify how much debt you have, if any. So you'll look at your credit card statement, and the minimum payment due is up here at the top, but then you'll look to see how much your total balance is, and it's up to you how much of that you want to pay off. You need to pay at least the minimum, but more if you can. You'll have to pay high interest rates if you don't pay it all off. So that section will go in your Excel spreadsheet under your credit card debt, and mine balance is $705. I probably can't afford that much. I'm going to try to put down, instead of $15, maybe I can put down $200. So I'll try that, and then I can adjust that later if I need to. I don't have any student loans. If you do, you'll put that in this section as well. And then I get to my ending part, my personal expenses. Anything in red that hasn't been recorded yet for your family, you need to record that down here. Any hobbies, medical expenses, pets, charity donations, anything like that will go down in here. Expenses in red are valued or necessary and cannot be eliminated, which I've mentioned to you before, so you have to include those. So in your Excel, go into your other expenditure section, and you would put those down in here. I think I had entertainment as a $50 one that I have to include, that I don't have any say in negotiating that at all. So then we're not quite finished. We have to do our average expenditures for entertainment, personal care, health care, apparel and services, contributions, education, and we have to remember to allocate enough money to cover all the members of our family. These ones are a little bit flexible based on the averages, and we need to record those in there. So in my Moodle, I'm going to go down to my very last page, and this is my average expenditures. So I'm probably going to have to spend some money on health care, such as vitamins, non-prescription drugs, clothing, food away from home. I think I included that in the food section already. Housing I've already included, but entertainment and anything else, any education, personal care items you'll probably have. So I'm going to put some of those in there. So personal care, going to put in 24 as the low end for that. You can see that my net income, I only have $15 left, so I'm going to have to be doing some adjusting. Apparel, going to have to be buying some clothes perhaps in the month. I'm a male, so I can go on the low end, and you can go in between these numbers as well too. You don't have to do exactly 8 or exactly 54. So I'll do that, and then I'll do some of the, right here, some of my health care. We'll say 20, and apparel I'll say 10. And then remember, you have to include anything else. So now, right now in my budget, I have a net loss of $14, which I have to adjust. It has to be 0 at the end, so I'm going to have to do some adjusting with that. First though, you have a chance card. You'll be getting a chance card. And mine, right here, it's either in your folder, you'll be getting it. Mine, I received a bonus at work, and I received $150. So that's huge for me right now, since I was negative. So when I go in my Excel, I'm going to put that up here in my bonuses, right here, 150, which actually increased my gross income and increased my net income then as well, because I would be adding that to my paycheck. So if I scroll to the bottom now, I'm actually not at a net loss anymore, which is great. So now I can go back and look to see if I missed anything else in here. I'm going to bump up my health care a little bit to 35. If I have any other expenses, contribution, gifts, education, I can put that in here. I still have $100 left, and so now I can adjust my budget as necessary. I can add more in any of my sections. Maybe I'm going to pay more credit card debt. That would probably be my best bet to do that. So I think I had 102 left, so I bumped that to 302 to pay that off, more close to what I have, and then I have 8 cents left, which is fine as long as you're within $1. I can add that somewhere else if I want to. So that is my total Excel budget. I'll flick back to my PowerPoint. I can fill out the neighborhood reflection to reflect on my credit cards, my average expenditures, my chance cards to help me with my essay that I'll be writing. Everything is transferred to my spending plan. Do I have a gain or loss? And I have, I meet in the middle. I have a balance equals 0, so that's what I needed. And was I able to reach my SMART goal? So you had to set your SMART goal at the beginning, and then you can see if you've met that or not, or you can rewrite your goal to fix that. So I could change my savings or whatever that was that I had. So that's my conclusion. That is, make sure all my income and expenses, you'll be turning in your Excel spreadsheet. I can save it as a PDF, or I can link my Google document. So when I go export, if you did it in Excel, I can create a PDF. And that'll create a PDF of my final document. I can put my name in here. And I don't need to worry about that right now. And then also, my last thing that I'll be doing is following my reflection essay, which you have in your packet, and you'll be answering those questions. So that is it. That is the whole simulation.